Hi, everybody. I'm Jay Leno, and as you probably know, I'm pretty passionate about my vehicles. Hey, it's cheaper than the normal hobbies people have in Hollywood. But there's something else I think we all need to be passionate about, and that's the environment. That's why all my vehicles ride on tires filled with nitrogen. Nitrogen, as you know, is a harmless gas that makes up almost 80% of the air we breathe. It's all around us. Nitrogen is a cleaner, safer, and better alternative to filling tires with regular compressed air. That's why it's been used for years in all kinds of industries like heavy construction, mining, commercial trucking. NASCAR uses it, the military uses it, the space shuttle, even Air Force One has tires filled with nitrogen. So what makes nitrogen such a good choice for filling your tires? Better pressure retention, for one thing. Nitrogen permeates tire walls a lot slower than oxygen does, up to 40% slower. And with enhanced pressure retention comes better tire handling, control, and gripping ability. That makes a tire safer. Nitrogen can extend the life of a tire and rim by slowing internal tire oxidation and preventing rim rust. These are problems with the oxygen and moisture found in regular compressed air. Nitrogen can also improve a vehicle's fuel economy between 4 and 10% depending on the type of vehicle. That's a big plus considering, of course, what gas prices are these days. And that brings me to the most important benefit of nitrogen in tires. In fact, I'll tell you a true story. A buddy of mine came by with a car and he said, I can't balance this tire. So he took it off, he put on my tire balancer. Turned out he had a quart of water inside the tire because every day or every week when he went to check his tire pressure, he'd go to his compressor and, you know, he wouldn't drain his compressor. And what happened is the moisture builds up and he was pumping water into his tire, thus causing his rim to rust. That will not happen with nitrogen. Did you know that for every gallon of gasoline burned, roughly 20 pounds of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases are released into the atmosphere? And there are something like 220 million vehicles on the road in this country alone. Half of those belong to me. Now, all these cars and trucks are burning something like 375 million gallons of gas per day. That's the equivalent of almost 800 million barrels of crude oil every single day. Now, we know nitrogen in tires can improve your fuel economy between 4 and 10%, right? Now, if 85% of those 220 million vehicles in America rode on tires with nitrogen, we could burn at least 3.8 billion fewer gallons of gas annually. That translates into cutting nearly 76 billion pounds of greenhouse gases each year. 76 billion. You know how much that is? That's like 76 billion. Anyway, that's the equivalent of planting at least 7 million acres of forest. Think about that. So not only is nitrogen good for your tires, it's also good for all of us, and it's free. It's everywhere.